Guys, Florida State is less than 1 month away from kicking off in Ireland against Georgia Tech. So we're going to put recruiting aside for today and talk about QB1, DJU, who I think is poised for some great things in 2024. Yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm buying the stock. Why? Because it's on the rise, at least according to DJ himself. Now, I have a clip we're going to roll for you guys, but first, do me a favor. If you're watching this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Jump on here multiple times a week with recruiting updates, college realignment, all that good stuff. So if you're a diehard Noles fan, you're in the right place, and you should definitely stick around. All right, so DJ recently sat down in an interview for ESPN with former Florida State quarterback EJ Manuel. He kind of talked his path of getting to Florida State, his level of experience, etc. Now I want to play you this clip from the end of the interview, and then we'll talk about DJ's answer to this question.
I want to go out there and ball. For me, like the outside noise, whatever people say, what they say, have opinions about me, whatever, that doesn't really bother me, anything like that. In my heart, I know what kind of player I am, and I just want to go out there and show the rest of the world that for what I believe in myself.
Okay. Now, if somebody were to buy stock in the DJU, why would they buy stock in you?
For me, why would they buy stock? The stock's on the rise. I think that's my thing. I think the stock's on the rise. I think there's a lot of stuff I want to show to the world, and just a lot of stuff I want to be able to put on film. It's different scouts and people watching the game of football. So that's why.
Good stuff, man. Appreciate it.
Now, DJ is as humble as it gets. We even just did a video about him turning down his invitations to the ACC kickoff and about the culture fit for him in Tallahassee. But you also want your quarterback to have confidence, a certain level of swagger, right? But is he correct? Is DJ's stock actually rising? Now, all opinions to the side, let's also go ahead and pull up this graphic from ESPN. Now, you can see the leap he took in his 1 year at Oregon State. His 81 QBR, believe it or not, was actually better than Jordan Travis last year. It would have been the best in the ACC. Now, I said on here multiple times that I don't think Clemson's staff did DJ any favors. And Clemson hasn't developed a quarterback since Trevor Lawrence, and that's going on 5 years ago now. At one point, they did have 3 5-star quarterbacks on their roster. So clearly DJ wasn't the problem, or at least not the only problem. I think when everyone brings up these narratives about DJ and everyone has these kind of conclusions of what he is, I think they're only remembering his time at Clemson. I think people ignored his quietly efficient season on the West Coast and aren't factoring that in when setting their expectations for him here in 2024. I know he's been playing the game a long time now, but that doesn't mean he can't continue to improve. Now, to expound on that, Oregon State is a solid program. They had a solid year in 2023, and again, you can see the leap DJ took. But that coach isn't Mike Norvell. That staff isn't this Florida State staff. I'll say it again, I think this coaching staff is among the best in the country as far as development, and I think Mike proved with Jordan Travis that he can coach and scheme to get the best out of his quarterback, play to his strengths, and put him in the best position to be successful. Mike is constantly talking about putting his guys in the best positions to be successful. Now, DJ will also come in and join probably the best group of wide receivers he's ever gotten to play with. Another thing we've talked about time and time again is the speed of these receivers paired with DJ's arm strength being a recipe for some really awesome stuff, especially because we think this offensive line is going to be much improved in 2024 with the transfers he brought in there too. I mean, this may even be the best offensive line he's gotten to play with. And on top of that, Florida State has a whole stable of running backs who can perform at an elite level. Now put it all together. An amazing coaching staff, a whole group of speedy receivers, a good offensive line, multiple elite running backs, and then what should be the best defense in the entire conference. Guys, that's a quarterback's best friend. That's how you don't have to ask too much out of your quarterback. That's probably why DJ specifically wanted to be nowhere else but Florida State. And that's why I'm buying DJU stock and am proudly in the camp of thinking that this will be by far the best season of his career. And it's also why I'm going ahead and booking my flight to Charlotte. But let me know your thoughts. Are you drinking the Kool-Aid too, or are you a little more tempered on DJU for 2024? Let me know down in the comments, and if you want to see Florida State's very own Azareye'h Thomas giving his thoughts on this receiving core and the whole new dynamic of this offense with DJ, we'll have that queued up for you right here somewhere, so definitely check that out. We appreciate you guys watching, and as always, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll be back soon. Go Noles.